The freaking irony. The irony, folks. Good morning, folks, and happy Tuesday. It was definitely a struggle to get out of the bed this morning. It was even, I wouldn't say it was a struggle to get out of the house. JB and I were just freaking joshing with each other. Freaking joning on each other all morning. So I was moving a bit slower than what I should have to get out of the door in enough time to go get better, to go get stronger today than we were yesterday. Now we are just going to make it on time to go get better today than we were yesterday, which really sucks because I really wanted to go knock out this lift. But it is what it is. Like I said, I think it was last week. All I got to do is get 2 full body lifts in 2 times a week. So it is what it is. It does blow. It sucks. I was really wanting to go get my lift in this morning, but I'm literally getting out of the door in enough time to make it to the gym. And that's about it. It's literally it. All because JB and I were just joking. Just goofing around this morning. And here we are. Late. As hell. But I'm not about to get upset over being late. I'm just going to be late. It is what it is. Sucks. It blows. But I guess we will just either find some time to get our lift in today, and if we don't, we will get it in tomorrow. So I guess let's get this freaking junk on the road and get to the gym, get better today than we were yesterday, and the nap. And then a nap. It's in our future. I feel it today. We're gonna need it today. Our bodies are screaming out today. They're hating me today. Let's go get better today than we were yesterday. Well, no, we don't get the opportunity to get stronger today than we were yesterday. We didn't make it here to get better today than we were yesterday, and a good thing that we didn't try to go get stronger today than we were yesterday, because I just barely made it here on time. So let's go in here, let's get better today than we were yesterday, and if we don't find a chance to knock out our lift today, we will find the chance Sunday or some other time this week. We will get our lift in, no doubt about that. But as of right now, we're gonna go get better today than we were yesterday. If we go next door and get some striking in, we may run to the local One Life once we get done here. But I did not bring enough clothes for the second practice today, like afternoon practice, so I will have to make it home at some point today. And a nap sounds really, really, really phenomenal. So yeah, let's get in here, let's stretch it out, and let's get better today than we were yesterday, and we'll get our lift in, if not some point today, at some point this week. Well, jits went just phenomenal. More rounds than I can freaking count. More bad positions than I can freaking count. And now we're going to try to do it again. We're going to try to get some striking in right after. Save me. Alrighty, we survived. Let me run next door. Let me shower up. And then let's get our butts out of here. Good news, we had time to shower up after surviving another hell-like sessions. Hell-like sessions. Because it wasn't just one. It was multiple. But we're getting out of here later than I had wanted. I kind of want to go knock out this lift, but I really need to get back home and get me some clothes so that I have something to change into. So I guess we're gonna head to the house and we will just go knock out our lift. I at the end of the night. I guess that's what we'll do. If I have energy now, I can build up some energy then. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll just hit the gym after we get done with the day, because we are pretty much out of time, folks. If I go to the gym now, I will make it home with enough time to literally grab clothes and head back out the door. And I really don't want to do all that. So, which it wouldn't be the end of the world, like worse things have happened, but I don't want to be rushing. I don't want to be rushing. I guess I already made the plan not to rush anything today, as y'all see. Goodness gracious. That's why we didn't make it to our lift this morning, because we weren't rushing out the door. So, yeah, we'll knock out our lift at the end of the day. It'll work just fine that way. It's not the end of the world. Worse things have happened. I think we'll have enough energy, or we can build up enough energy to get it done. And I don't want to be late tonight's practice either. So if I end up going there now, I'm gonna end up being late to something. So we'll be late to nothing, and we will head home. We'll take us a nap, and then we'll get back up, and we'll knock this lift out after everything else today. Well, good thing we decided to come home instead of going to try to knock out a lift, because we just barely made it here in enough time to run inside, grab us some clothes, and sit down for a second. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go inside, we're going to repack our bag, and then we're going to sit down for a second. Hopefully we can recover enough to be able to go complete this day. The freaking irony. The irony, folks. The irony that we did not go knock out that lift so that we could get home in enough time so we could gather up our clothes and get back out of the house in enough time to make it to practice on time. Well, we're not going to make it to practice on time. It took every little bit of willpower in my body, in my soul, in my mind to pull my ass out of that bed. Probably shouldn't have laid down for the nap, but I needed that. I needed it, because now I'm nice and energized, ready to go attack the rest of this day. But I can't lie, my body hurts. But luckily, we should just miss the warm-up. And let's be real, folks. I don't do freaking warm-ups. I do not do warm-ups. So, it'll be fine with me. It'll be fine with me. I do warm-ups. I'm not too good for warm-ups, but I don't like to do them. If I can get around them, I will. I can't lie. I warm up my body enough between the lifts and the runs and the this and the that and the that and the that. We are warm, I promise. But let's stop yapping. Let's get on the road, because we are already running late. And unfortunately enough, while running late, we also have to stop for gas. So we're going to be even later. But we're not going to be that late. Right now it says 10 minutes, so I don't know. What? 13 minutes. Probably add 2-3 minutes time to stop for gas, because I'm not filling this joker up. I'm gonna put like $10 in there so I can get to the gym and back home, because this is the epitome of laziness. Actually, to be specific, $7. That feels like the magic number today. $7 plus $7 is the exact amount I need to get me to the gym and back. So $7 it was. $7 will get me to the gym and back. And luckily, since we had 29 miles until empty, we still have enough to get us over to the One Life after the gym, if I can work up the strength to knock that one out too. But for now, let's get to the gym to go get better today than we were yesterday, yet again. I, my friends, was right. We are 13 minutes late. I mean, at least we only missed the warm-up. Let's get in here and let's get better today than we were yesterday, folks. We freaking survived, folks. We survived. And I think that we have enough in our tank to go knock out a light lift. Yep, we got it. So, we're going to head to the One Life. We're going to knock out a little teensy lift. I really don't have much in my tank. I really shouldn't. I was cramping literally the whole practice, from my hands to my legs to my, like one time my neck cramped. I was doing some push-ups, my neck cramped, and I stood up and I was like, so needless to say, probably shouldn't, but we are going to, because I don't want to have to make it up Sunday, but I also, you know, kind of want to push myself, just want to see if I can do it. So we're going to see if we can do it. So let's go knock out this lift, folks. Well, surprisingly, we did indeed make it to the gym to knock out this lift. But now that I'm here, I'm freaking starving and I don't want to go in here. But we need to. We absolutely need to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to knock out this lift. And then I'm going to get out of here. Clean up and get out of here because I am starving. Starving, I say. Let's see how this lift goes. I am not expecting much out of it, but as long as we get in there and move a little bit of weight, I will be proud of me. Surprisingly, we got it done. We got it freaking done, and it was a good lift at that too. I definitely don't regret going in. You never. One thing I will always be a believer of is you never regret doing a workout. Even workouts that I've gotten injured during, I don't regret them. A lot of times I probably shouldn't have done them because maybe I was too fatigued, too tired, or whatever it may be. But today was not the case. We got to do stuff that we haven't got to do in freaking forever because we usually only lift 2 times a week. But since we missed Tuesday's lift, we made up Tuesday's lift on Sunday, and today is Tuesday, so I didn't want to end up doing Thursday's lift, so I just threw some hang cleans in there. Threw some hang cleans, some curls, some curl and presses, and then some upright rows, which we traditionally do on Thursday, but I'll change stuff out on Thursday. So, highly impressed with us. Highly impressed. And then we did some other things too. And we went and we went and we went. We pushed ourselves hard and everything was going great. And then my freaking quad and hamstring both start cramping while I'm doing leg press. So I was like, okay, we're going to finish this last set and then we're going to get out of here. And then I did one more set because, well, there's only the second set and I wanted to do 3 sets. So we finished that 3rd set and we got out of there. So I'm proud of us. We made it a good lift. Even after being absolutely freaking exhausted from everything that we did today and some from yesterday. Whew, we got it done though. We got it done 2 days in a row, surprising ourselves. I didn't think we could do it. Did not think we could do it, but we did it. We did it. Not once, but twice. Now, let's get our buddy to stop blowing our phones up and our phone up, not our phones, but our phone up, and get our butts home, grub down, and hop on some hell divers because he has been blowing my shit up the whole entire time I was at the gym. I don't feel bad. I mean, like, I'm not upset with him, you know what I mean? But it was very distracting. I was like, oh, I want to leave. And like 10 minutes into it, I get a brum, 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 brum. That's my phone vibrating, by the way. I look at it and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to answer him right now. Because if I answer him right now, I'm not gonna push myself the way that I need to. And so I ignored him. And then I got a text. And then I got another call. And then I got 2 more texts. So let's get out of here so that we can get on the game with him. Well, shit, folks. We beat the GPS's ass. We freaking kicked that GPS right in its teeth. That's what we did today. We freaking beat that joker. Hell yeah. I could so take my butt inside and go straight to bed without eating any grub tonight. That's how freaking zapped I am. Actually, believe it or not, I'm not nearly as zapped as I thought I would be. But that does not mean I am not zapped. Like, I was trying to sit up straight and my hammy wanted to cramp up on me. I'm not nearly as zapped as I thought I would be, but I am still definitely zapped. So zapped to the point where, like, I could so go inside and just go to bed and not eat tonight. That kind of zapped. I know everyone's been there at least once in their life. But the homie got me fired up about going and, you know, battling freaking aliens to the death. Well, pushing them back away from Super Earth. So, I guess we're going to take our butts inside, we're going to grub down, and we're going to hop on. We may not play for too terribly long, but we will definitely play for a little bit. So I hope to see y'all there. But I must say, over the past 2 days, I have really surprised myself. I can genuinely say I am proud of myself. I think we have hit another new level of conditioning, a new level of discipline, a new level of everything. Because like I say all the time, the life of a fighter is a very boring life. You think that like, well, we do the same thing pretty much every day. If I miss today, it's cool. It's not the end of the world. But like, someone else is getting better than you, even if you do miss. You know what I mean? So, and then every day, even if you're doing the same thing every day, I could throw my jab a million times. There will be something that you can adjust on it. I promise. I can shoot a double leg a million times, and I can show you a million different ways to freaking set it up or shoot it. So there's always improvements that can be made. Even if you're going in there every day at the same time, every day, doing the same damn thing every freaking day, there's some kind of critiquing and some kind of perfecting that can be done. That is why we train every freaking day. Not to mention, if we ever do need to, like, you know, we get sick, we get hurt, it's not the end of the world. We're not, like, panicking because now we're 2, 3, 4 weeks away from a fight and, you know, now we can't go in. No. It's cool. It's a rest time. Now our bodies can recover from all the shit we've put it through. So, I guess the moral of the story is what I'm saying is the life of a fighter is very boring. But we find a way to make it fun every day. Whether it be laughs, goofy ass jokes we say to each other, hanging with the homies, or just trying to push your body to a new level. The life of a fighter is boring, but it's a very fun life, a very fulfilling life, I guess you could say. Let's see how hard we can genuinely push ourselves every day, you know? I mean, I know that's not the whole entire point of it, because the point of it is improving, and it doesn't really matter if you can push yourself really hard. Everyone is tough at the top of the line, you know what I mean? But every now and then, it's nice to see how hard the body can be pushed. It's nice to see. And you gotta work hard, so I can throw a jab a million ways, a million times in one practice, get better at my jab, and still feel like I'm dead by the end of it. You know what I mean? So there's technique being done while we are doing everything, while we're trying to zap our bodies. But it is nice to know. It's nice to know that we can literally go all day. I mean, today we got a 45-minute nap in and went right back at it yesterday. 45-minute nap, went right back at it. All I can really say is, I'm proud of me. I am proud of me. Now go make yourself proud of you. But, with that being said, folks, let's get our butts inside. Let's grub down, and let's call it a freaking night. I hope to see you all on the stream. Let's go freaking take these aliens out. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat freaking loves ya.